Hi, this is H of the Stage, and today we're celebrating 100K subscribers. Can you believe that? A year ago, I had like 300 subscribers, and right now we're at 100K subscribers. Thank you all so much. This means a lot to me. Thank you so much. So, today we're going to talk about my future plans and
Dude,
also.
what the hell? What are you doing in my chair?
Who are you, man?
Dude, I'm the owner of this channel. I invite you to my home, and the first thing you do is take over my live stream. Okay,
I want.
sit down.
I just want to be famous for 1 minute, man.
Yeah. That's your chair. Leave my
Okay,
chair out of this.
okay. I get the point. Okay. I was just having fun. Okay. Do your thing. Come on.
Hi, this is H of the Stage, and today we're going to celebrate 100K subscribers. Now that's how you do it. Did you see that positivity?
Yeah. That's why you have like 100K subscribers.
For real. Thanks for being here. 100K subscribers is just mind blowing. And as Alan already said before, just last year, did you say that?
Yeah.
A year ago, I was around 300 subscribers. So that's like a giant step from that. And Alan is my friend. He has a YouTube channel called Alan Riddick Music. He does a lot of guitar stuff, guitar kind of content, guitar covers, metal covers, video game songs, right? And he's very good at that. So you should check him out. We already did a couple of videos together, and we're going to do more in the future. So I just want to, share this experience with him. And actually, it makes me kind of feel more relaxed when I'm having somebody here. So thanks for being here, mate.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's start with saying hello. Where are everybody from? Who's watching? Where are you from? I know there are a lot of people from Philippines probably, so big shout out to Philippines. And what else? India, Russia. Those are my, the places that I'm probably watch the most.
Okay, here we have India, Philippines. Okay, great.
Okay, so Santu says he's from India, Philippines. Great. So big hello to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the future of the channel, and I'm just going to express my gratitude as much as I can, because once again, 100K subscribers, that's not a small thing to do. I'm from a pretty small town, and having something like that, it's just crazy. I'm so glad that people enjoy my content and they really like what I have to say. And I get a lot of messages from you guys saying that, it's really professional, that it's really up to point, and that really means a lot to me. And I'm just glad that you're always there to support, that you're always watching and sharing my videos. If you continue to do that, this channel will grow, exponentially. And we want that, of course. Maybe not in a year, but who knows? Maybe in a couple of years, we even reach 1 million subscribers. Now, that would be even crazier.
Yeah.
So let's start with talking to Alan a little bit. Alan, tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your channel about? Who you are?
This is actually my second channel so far. I first started YouTube back in 2012, and I only focused on covering video game music. And my latest channel is more focused on everything. Actually, I create music for video games, and also I cover songs in general. One of my latest covers is Lady Gaga, "Bad Romance with My Wife."
That's an amazing one.
Yeah, you should check it out. I'm really proud of that one. And I mean, thanks for having me. This is like your big moment, and I'm here. It feels great.
Well, it's nice to share with special people. For example, Alan is he's living 3 hours apart from my town, so it's a 3-hour drive to my town. And he actually came all the way here so we can celebrate, so we can have fun. And he's staying for a couple of days. So thank you for driving all that way. That's amazing. One thing that I wanted to ask you, you are doing a song or a couple of songs for some Nintendo game. I know that you can't talk about that too much, but
even saying Nintendo is a bit too much, but it's it's okay. It's going to be a soundtrack for a Nintendo Switch game, and I'm in charge of doing the whole thing. for so the whole soundtrack. And I just started doing it in my new studio, and it's going great. It's like a lifetime, once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
hopefully not once in a lifetime. Probably it opens the other doors for you.
Thank you, man.
But
I have a question for you. Is that okay?
yeah, sure.
So you did amazing reactions, and I enjoy every single one of them. But if you could pick one, what would be your favorite?
Ooh, that's a pretty hard one because the ones that are, most famous that are most watched are the ones that I'm not that, glad about. I'm not that proud of because I don't know why. Some of these reactions are just, explode, and I think I could have done it better. But some that I really focused on, just analyzing and doing it very, from a musician point of view and from a very analytical point of view are the ones that are kind of semi viral or not even that much. But maybe I would say that one of my favorite is when I've analyzed Dimash's take on that Diva Dance song.
Oh, okay.
So that's a song from the movie The Fifth Element.
Fifth Element, yeah.
And he just did an amazing job because that's an impossible song to sing live, but Dimash is, crazy, as you already know. And I really went into the detail, about the range, about just the melodic structure of the song. And I think I really did a cool analysis of that. But it's not my most famous video. But it doesn't matter.
So that particular video didn't explode. Like
I mean, it's okay. I don't know. Maybe it has 40K views, which is amazing.
Okay, yeah.
But it's not. My most viewed video so far is almost at 1 million views. Which would also be cool if we pass that. But that will probably happen in a couple of months. I'm hoping. So let's answer a couple of questions from our viewers. So if you have any questions, any at all, of course, if they're normal questions, we'll try to answer them.
Please enable the super chat so we can
enable the super chat. I think it should be enabled. The super chat is enabled, I believe. Let me just check. Yeah, it's enabled. I don't know why it's not working there. It should be working. And thanks for wanting to, donate. That's great. So there's this, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but there's this super chat option where if you really want to ask something, when you really want to say anything or ask anything, the comments will be highlighted. So if you, donate a couple of bucks, it will just highlight your comment. It will help me with my channel, but it's optional. You don't have to do that. But if you feel like you want to do that, that would be amazing. Every kind of support is great. But even besides that, you can ask questions like, from what country you came from? I come from Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm a Croat living in Bosnia and Herzegovina, but I don't talk about that too much because people usually, when they hear Bosnia, they think that there's still, wars going on here, right?
We're not at war for the last 25 years. It's all good now.
So it's kind of okay now, but it's just the thing that first pops into people's minds. So I try not to, talk about that too much.
Who's your favorite singer?
Who is my favorite singer? Once again, a question that is not easy to ask. I believe Dimash is very great technically, and I really love him. But my favorite singers or my favorite bands are more into alternative rock and stuff like that. So I really like Arctic Monkeys, Muse, I don't know, Queen. I really like, I love a lot of different things, as you already know. I'm into opera, pop rock, so it's not an easy answer, not an easy question to answer. Today, Black Panther died. Yes, I've read that and I was devastated because I'm a huge Marvel fan. Maybe you've already figured that one out, but let me just show you this. I have this little Groot figure here, and Guardians of the Galaxy, one of my favorite movies. And I'm just a huge fan of Marvel, but hearing that news is just he was very young. He was 43 years. I didn't even knew that he had cancer, so I don't want this live stream to get too emotional or too sad, but yeah, that's very, very sad moment. I'm not sure what Marvel is going to do about it when it comes to movies, and I hope they will have a way to I don't know. I'm really not sure what's the best way to go on about it. You've been reacting to Filipino singers. Who's your favorite singer so far? They really, everybody is asking these questions that they're not just yes or no questions.
It's like you have to divide your audience.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
like this singer in particular, and I like that one. I mean,
Yeah, don't put me in that position,
yeah.
But I don't know. I was thinking about this question. Maybe that can answer you. Somebody asked on Instagram, what Filipino artists would you like to collab with? And I think I would like to collab with Marcelito Pomoy because he's doing that dual voices thing, which I think is, so amazing. It's kind of funny, but it's also great at the same time. And I can also do those dual voices, but in a different way. I can sing opera and pop, so maybe we could do, an
Yeah,
interesting song there.
Yeah.
So maybe that answers kind of your question, but your singers are just all, pretty much all that I've reacted to are just incredible.
Shout out to Azumi Topasi,
Where's that?
the latest one.
The latest one, Azumi
Yeah.
Thomas. Okay, Wakanda forever. Yes. There was this moment when when I pulled around with my younger brother, where we were riding our bikes and we were saying, well, what are they saying in Wakanda when they are going into the fight? They're saying, Ibombe, Ibombe. So yeah, I'm totally into Marvel. Okay, so we have our first super chat. Thank you, Burn Adventure. That really means a lot. Happy 100,000 subscribers. Can we hear you sing a full song in one of your videos? Of course you can. I do a lot of covers as well, so you can already check it out. But I'm actually doing a cover of a Disney song. That's all I'm going to say. I want it to be an how do you say, surprise.
Mhm.
I'm doing it with a friend, so I will post that very soon, hopefully in a couple of next weeks, and you will get to hear my voice there. It's a beautiful song. I'm sure you already know which song it is about, but I just want it to be a surprise. So thank you once again for the super chat. You're amazing.
Can we scroll up to Joseph's question because he asked it? Oh, there he is.
Okay.
There he is. What can you say about Philippines artists or singers that have been popular international stage, like Charlie? What is the surname?
The name is
Pampenko? Is it?
it's not Charlie, is it? Is it
Oh,
Charisse
Charisse.
Pampenko?
Okay.
I can't actually say anything about because I don't know who that is. That's maybe my bad, but I haven't heard about. That's a he or she. I'm not sure. Charlize. So I will have to check it out before I have anything to say. Of course, you look like Ryan Reynolds from Mr. Deadpool. So that's probably the comment that I get the most. I don't know why.
That's like a great,
Yeah, that's a
compliment.
great comment. That I always like finding that one.
Yeah.
So thank you for the compliment. Ryan Reynolds looks amazing. So I'm guessing that's a good thing.
You should be his double.
Yeah,
You should apply
now
for
that should be my main,
Yeah,
job. Maybe when this channel blows up, he asks me.
Yeah,
to-
you can flood his Twitter right now. Hey, we found you a double.
Yeah. Wow, wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about me being a double in Deadpool.
Yeah.
I mean,
that would be like
I mean,
dream come true.
or not because he's dying all the time. That'd
Yeah.
be so weird.
Do you like Indian food?
How
Hot?
How hot? Indian food. Well, yeah, I think I would enjoy Indian food, but I'm not too fond of spicy things. I mean, in a mild kind of spice way, but I think Indian food is really spicy. So I would probably not. I don't know. I don't know how my stomach would handle it.
We'll change that.
We'll change that. Okay, so Pritam, thank you for the super chat. That's amazing. Thank you for your support. That means a lot to me. Guys, if you have any questions, we're here to answer. This is a live stream celebrating 100K subscriber milestone, which we accomplished because this is our channel. We couldn't done this. I couldn't done this without you, and we're just growing it together. So it's really up to you how much it will grow. let's just hope this continues. I will try to do my best to do as many videos as I can. School is starting in September. As you already know, I'm a school teacher, or I teach singing in a music school, and I teach piano in a different music school. So my schedule is really packed up, and I do a lot of private lessons online and in person as well. So I will just do my best, to do as many videos as I can. I'm hoping I will do at least one video a week, hopefully two, and if time allows, I'll probably do more. What is my real name? My real name is Hrvoje Mejo. I already state that in the about section, but since that seems to be very hard to pronounce for foreigners, people just either call me Henry or H. So that's kind of how I got this, stage name or artist name, H of the stage. So that's kind of a cool story in its own.
How many hours of practice is enough to be a great singer?
It takes time.
It
takes time. It really takes time and effort, and it depends on the person. There are people that learn a little bit quicker, but it just takes a lot of time. I would say that maybe, 2 to 3 hours a day practicing smart would be great.
Yeah.
Sometimes even less. Maybe you can practice up to an hour if you do it smart. But if you're just all over the place without the proper guidance, it could take quite a long time. But it takes a long time. I've actually talked about that in a video that you probably like the most, where I talked about that band Ginger. And I talked about the screaming. I'm not, I don't know the technical parts of screaming that well because I'm not that kind of a singer. But I just talked about how much time that takes. There's this guy called Jared Dines, who talked about screaming in one of his videos, and there were people that said that they were practicing that for, I don't know, 10 years, just to get it even to sound, slightly good. So it really takes time. And think about it, if that takes time, why singing would be any different? Why clean singing would be any different?
And it all depends, I believe, on what you want to achieve. If you want to be like a casual singer, maybe that you don't have to spend like 3 hours a day. But if you want to, bring it to a professional level, then you have to, really focus.
Of course. So Marvin has a nice question. Who would you say is your greatest influence to your music? Well, this question can be answered from a couple of perspectives. First of all, I come from a very musical family. My parents actually have 7 children. So we're all musicians. It's a big family.
I'm not his brother.
He's not my real brother. We're just fooling around. He's a brother from another mother. And, we were always surrounded by instruments, by music, by singing. And that really shaped my, just my profession in life and just my, way of life in general. But when it comes to famous singers, famous artists, I think I've listened to Muse a lot. So when it comes to my piano playing and some of the influences in the songwriting choices, Muse is a big influence to me. And that being said, my music doesn't sound anything at all like Muse's, but I really listen to a lot of Matt Bellamy solos, because he's a crazy person. He plays amazing guitar. He's a great pianist, and his vocals are also, freaking amazing because he has those falsettos that are just, I don't know why I haven't done a Muse reaction so far. That's got to be one of my next videos.
What instruments can you guys play?
Well, let's start with you. I've been talking too much. What can you play?
Everything guitar. So acoustic, electric.
Everything with strings.
Yeah, everything with strings. I can't say I can play the bass because I can't in traditional sense. I know the concept, but the guitar is my main focus, and I also play ocarina.
Yeah. He has. Alan has this thing where he actually did original theme music for Scott DeWaltz.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, Scott DeWaltz is like an entertainer, video game entertainer, and his channel is really big, and he has over 1 million subscribers. And he hired me to make music for him like 3 years ago, and I've been making music for him for his Christmas specials every year. And the guy is really, really, really great. And since my channel kind of blew up after he hired me, I tortured the song I made for him. I made so many versions because it seems that people are only interested in that song, and okay, I will give you as many
Yeah,
versions
you
as
really
you want.
milked that
Yeah,
one.
I milked that one. I milked that one. I mean, and yeah, I also created a Ocarina version, and some people find it like it's their favorite.
It's their
Yeah,
favorite round.
yeah.
Yeah. So ocarina is what kind of an instrument
It's
is that?
it's a wind. Do you say wind instrument?
Yeah, wind instrument.
Wind instrument. It has a shape of a
Small.
potato. It looks like a potato.
Yeah.
And it has 10. There are many different ocarinas, but the one I have has like 10 holes.
Okay.
And it sounds really nice actually. And my wife bought it for me in a flea market in Germany.
Well, since we're talking about that, how do you produce the tones? I mean, how are they tuned?
Well, you just blow and it will produce sound. And if you don't press anything, it will still produce the highest note.
Yeah, but can you play all the notes, or is it
Oh yes, you can. Yes, you
wow.
can. Yeah,
That's very
yeah,
cool
yeah,
for
yeah.
that.
Because
small...
there are many different combinations. It's not like you
Yeah,
press one and then you get one note. It's like,
that's what I was
yeah.
asking. Yeah, so that sounds great. I mean, that's a very small instrument. I've watched that video, but it's very interesting to hear other
Yeah.
instruments as well.
What about you?
What about me? My main instrument, besides singing, of course, is piano, and I can, get around my piano very good. I'm pretty handy with the drums, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I did once a drum playing video where I did a couple of mashup of the songs, but that was way long ago.
Hey, you should cover Toxicity on the drums. I think you can do it.
I actually can't play that song up to a part until that bridge section.
Yeah.
That's where I just get lost.
Yeah. That would be really.
That would
really
be cool. Actually, in that mashup video, there's a part of Toxicity as well. But that was what.
Look at that question. Alan, can you please whistle? At H, can you sing, hum a famous tune together, please?
Ellen, can you please whistle? And can you hum a famous tune together? Which one?
Let's do Scott the Wasp.
Okay, sure. Do we need a?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's wait. 3, 2. That was awesome.
That was great.
He knows that tune way better than me. I mean, he's done 10 versions.
Yeah.
I've done just 2
Like
versions.
every version of it.
Yeah. What's your nationality? I'm a Croat. Wakanda forever. Yeah, that's my favorite comment in this live stream.
People are curious if you're single or not.
If I'm single or not. No, if you watch this channel for quite some time, I'm actually married, and I did a reaction to my wedding footage video. That's a very interesting one, so you can check it out because there's a lot of singing there, there's a lot of dancing, there's just crazy stuff there happening. So yeah, I'm married a year now, and I'm actually expecting a baby, so that's a cool thing as well.
Knock,
I'm going to be a father. Woo!
Yeah. And I'm going to be an uncle.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
Uncle from another
town.
Yeah, I think babies like those kind of uncles the
most. Yes.
Everybody, especially when they're from these Balkan areas, everybody's always talking fond things of those. How do you say, aunts from Germany?
Yeah.
Everybody
because
has one of
they
those.
only come once in a year. They bring stuff.
Yeah, they bring stuff, and they usually have a lot of money. So
exactly.
Yeah, kids like them.
Girl or boy, you still.
Yeah, we still don't know for sure. So I don't want to say anything, but hopefully we will know by the end of September. So another question is, at what age did you train your piano? Did you learn it in a musical school, or somebody from your family taught you? Yeah, I went to a music school. I actually finished primary music school. I went to the music high school, and I finished music in university for singing. But in the music primary school, I was actually studying piano. So I did piano there for 6 years. Then I switched to singing, and I also had 3 years of piano at the music university. So I really, really had a lot of experience. But still, that being said, I'm not a professional pianist because there are people that I know that have been playing professionally and teach and learning piano for 14 years, 12 years.
In my heart, you are.
Oh,
You're the most professional piano player.
Thank you.
Yeah, every time we did a collab, he nailed it. Honestly,
that's because you choose easy songs.
Yeah. I mean, we also did that one where I just provided the drum track, and you did the whole thing on your own.
Yeah.
That's really great, like Corona stuff that we did back in
collab.
March.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, you guys should really check out our collab on the Epic version of the
Scott
theme. Yeah, that's really great.
I can actually, I will leave a couple of those links that we've done together in the description. I haven't done it so far, but I will do it afterwards. Lore Rolls says Zdravo samoljuba. And if you know what that means, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else? What made you pursue music? I'm sorry, there are a lot of questions, so I can't get to everyone, but I will do my best. So what really made you pursue music? There's actually a fun story there. I actually wanted to quit music at one time. I did a video about this.
Yeah.
I was just finishing my primary school, and we had this awful solfeggio teacher, and solfeggio is just music theory stuff. And she was just the worst. She was the one that would make you feel bad about yourself going into class. I don't know. She just had this bad vibe, and she didn't like me at all. She was just saying the worst stuff, that I will never make it in anything. I don't know. She just had a thing. How do you say? She was
strict.
Yeah, she was strict, but she wasn't strict.
She wasn't fair, maybe.
She wasn't fair at all. So I actually took a gap here when I finished my primary school, and I wasn't sure if I want to pursue music professionally. So I actually kind of paused it for a couple of months. Then I went to this town choir, where I've kind of gotten the love for music again. It kind of brought, the love was kind of brought back. And it was not until we did this interesting classical concert, we were singing Mozart's Requiem. So there was the choir from my town. There was we were actually connected with the choir from the music school, high school, and we had this amazing conductor. He was I'm not sure where he's exactly from, but his name is Norman Vijaya, which is a great, he's a world-class conductor, and he just has an amazing way of conducting and just transferring energy. He's just amazing. He looks at everybody in the choir, and you just think that he's looking always at you. He just has that kind of energy. And that was an amazing concert. First of all, because Mozart Requiem is a beautiful piece of music. That's just like something so great. And I just felt something there. And I've said to the teacher that I saw in the music high school, I said, I'm going to go for singing. I'm going to
sing high school.
Yeah, I'm going to
enroll.
I'm going to enroll. Right, that's the word I was looking for. I'm going to enroll next year for singing in high school music, so solo singing, opera singing, and there were, I don't know, maybe 10 students applying, and only 2 were getting in, and I've gotten in. And I wasn't even preparing that much. I just knew this one song that I want to sing. That was a song from the Phantom of the Opera. And
wow.
Yeah, amazing musical. Wow. And I just wanted to sing that one. I really showed my best. And since then, that my whole life could have been different if I just decided not to go into that choir or.
I think that's the main reason why all these people recognize your content as not being fake or not being pretending, because you have this background, like very powerful background, like powerful life story. And when I met your family, I immediately realized that all of you are kind of musically tied together.
Yes,
music has always been part of your life, huh? And the night when you arrived to my town, when we had a party at my home, he just took like a toy keyboard, and I had 2 guitars, and you wouldn't believe how amazing it sounded, even though it's just a toy, and it felt like I was in a blues band or something. So,
I really like those jam rocks. That's a great thing. Well, thank you for saying that, and I really think that that's true that you say. People are connecting to my channel, to my stories because they're real. There
Yeah.
are I don't want to talk trash about anybody, but there are surely a lot of these vocal coaches out there that are
We're
maybe
not certified, huh?
yeah, maybe they can sing.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can, but I'm not really sure about their way of teaching because I really went to the school for everything about that, and I really know the ways, I really know the steps how to improve and what to tell people on what to improve. But as I said, everybody has their own life, everybody's doing their best, and it's always nice not to have to,
Yeah.
lie. I don't want
Yeah,
to do that, and I'm
exactly.
not that kind of person because I just couldn't do that. Because think about how many videos I posted in the last 3 months over the summer breaks. I posted a lot of them. And if I could fake all of that, that would just make me a horrible person. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just weird.
Exactly.
Okay, the question is, did I get a silver play button yet? I didn't get it yet because we've just
I stole it.
no, you did. I didn't get it yet because we've just went over the 100K subscriber mark, but I've gotten in touch with people from YouTube, so it should be arriving hopefully in I don't know how long it takes, maybe a couple months. We'll see. You will know because I'm going to do an unboxing video for sure. I have to do that.
Shout out to Ninja Ni Rain G TV.
Who's that? What?
He asked for a shout out.
Okay, I didn't see that one. Ninja. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what else. Let's see what else. I actually have a couple of topics that I wanted to talk about, so let's see if I missed anything. Do you have anything to say while I'm scrolling?
I'll just check the current questions.
Yeah.
And
Here's the.
Thanks.
I almost said here's the microphone.
Yeah.
Here's the mouse.
Are you a cat person or a dog person? Do you own any pets?
Dog person. Dog person for sure. I have a dog called Johnny. I can't say that it's really my dog. It's a family dog. I don't take care of him that much, let's be honest, but I still like but I still like dogs more than cats. I don't know. That's just my thing.
Your old teeth are looking real white.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Commercial for Plidenta.
Okay. What to say after that?
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me see. Wait a second. So what did I want to talk? Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the future of the channel. So channel plans. Of course, I plan to do reactions as well. I will probably always do reactions, but I want to do a lot of different other music content as well. So there will be more cover songs. Hopefully, I will try to post some original songs as well. I don't know if you're interested that much in that, but I just feel this musical need as an artist to get that out of my system. And I have a lot of songs kind of prepared in my head, but they're still waiting to see the light of day. So I hope you will be interested in that. And I will also try to do some, comedic music stuff. And I think that's where you would probably, kick in because I think we could do some awesome stuff. We've been talking about it already, but we need to really, sit down and do something.
Yes. Exactly.
Or not sit down. Maybe we can even do it, online because that's the new normal, as they say. Okay, so what else?
What makes you blush?
What makes me blush?
Do
you know the answer to that?
Yeah, because I think all these comments that you look like Deadpool.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe that. I don't know what else. I don't have time to think about it. I will answer that.
Oh, this is a great one, Monica. Where did you learn to speak English so fluently? Because I'm also impressed with your English. I'm actually an English teacher, but he's a musician, he's a singer, and his English is perfect. How so?
I don't know. I mean, I've been just watching, cartoons as a child. I've been watching a lot of English talking in television, and I've actually listened to a lot of English music. Not English, but music that has English as the main.
Exactly.
So I've been singing a lot of foreign songs. For me, foreign. I don't know why, but I just connected to them more. In one point in my life, I was actually just, thinking in English. So my thoughts were kind of in English, and I've always written songs in English. For some reason, I found that not easier, but I could just explain some things in more depth in that way for some reason to me. And maybe another part why is because I always felt a little bit more relaxed when I was talking in English than I was talking in Croatian. Because when I'm talking in Croatian, I know everybody around me understands me. But when I'm singing in English, if I'm singing a song that's maybe a little bit, something that I wouldn't quite sing in front of my parents, if I'm singing it in English, that's okay. But if it's in Croatian, then that's what will make me blush, probably.
Okay.
So we kind of connected that. That's
sense.
great. That's great. Okay, who's my favorite Indian singer? Let's say Arijit Singh. I think he's amazing, and he's one of the first that I've listened to, and he's really, he's great. There are a lot of good ones, but to me, I think he's, like one of those idols, Indian idols, real idols. Do you own a YouTube channel? Now that's just a weird question. What do you think? Spelling error. What else? Let's scroll. Let me just scroll through the comments a little bit.
There we go.
I always thought you were Canadian, but you have a distinct accent, so I thought maybe you were, what's this word?
Maybe expert.
Expert, but your English is really amazing. Well, thank you. I never actually got a comment.
English.
Do you have an alienship? Of course, don't you? I mean, I have about 3 alienships.
Yeah.
Especially because YouTube is going so great, so I can afford. I'm probably gonna buy a 4th one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
After this, we'll.
There's that orange one. That was. Yeah. I'm going to get that one. Okay. So what else?
The last one.
The last one.
Great.
Which is the last one?
Congratulations on your.
Okay, congratulations on your 100K subscriptions. Can you do travel vlogs when it's safe to travel? Watching from Vancouver, Canada.
Wow.
Okay, first of all, greetings to Vancouver. There are actually quite a few of you watching from Canada. So let me know if there are some Canadian singers that you would like me to react to, because I don't know any, and I would really like to listen to them.
And what time is it in Canada? Right?
What time is it in Canada? I'm guessing
it's really early, I believe.
Yeah, you think so? Tessie, could you tell us what time it is in Canada? Also, to answer your questions, can I do travel vlogs? I could do a couple of them and see if that's interesting to you. I actually done one travel vlog where I went to the mountains with my friends, but that's a Patreon exclusive video. So if you want to check that out, that's only available at Patreon, because I didn't know if people would be interested in just posting, because I want to really keep my channel niche oriented. I really want to make it about music, but of course, traveling and music goes hand to hand.
Yeah.
We all like to travel, but as you already said, we need to wait when it's really safe to do.
You can always make another channel and redirect your.
Well, I could, but I don't know. Maybe. So far, even one channel is just taking a lot of my time. Yeah. So I don't know. So you should react to songs of Arijit Singh. I mean, I've done a couple of them. Maybe you're fooling around, but check them out. Wakanda Forever. Yes. Tessie says it's 2:45 a.m. Saturday here.
Oh,
so you're one
Saturday. She's enjoying, huh?
Yeah, but 2:45 a.m.
That's in the morning.
It's in the morning, so you're
sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Thank you for being here. That's amazing. That's just crazy. I mean, when did we go to sleep last night? I mean,
at midnight.
Midnight. We were so tired because we were out all day, just walking around, showing them the city, and
it's really hot here.
Yeah, it's really hot here.
Yeah.
So
35,
Mostard is a really hot city too. Okay, what else? Let's do a couple of more. Maybe I have a question for you. So how you have a wife that's singing, and you do a couple of collaborations with her. How does all that go together? Is it?
That's what actually connected us. I mean, it's I can't imagine my life without having that part of us.
Of course.
We're actually we have a band together. So my wife is our lead singer, and I'm a guitar player. And when we're at home, we're always thinking about future projects that we can do together. I mean, we did so many things together. We even did some video game covers together, where she used her voice to make the song sound even better. And it's
just like singing lyrics, or just some, or like
sometimes
background.
Mostly background singing. Okay. We did some anime intros Digimon, and I'm not sure what else.
You did
Death
One
Note.
Piece.
Death Note. Yeah, we did One Piece, but there are
That
no
was Nintendo
vocals.
Core. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, and that's great. I mean, it's an amazing thing to have at home. I mean, there are so many things that we already share. We're both linguists, and that we have similar interests. But music is like a blessing in our home.
That's amazing. That's always nice to hear
Thanks
when.
for wonderful questions.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm always, I always like hearing when people are just working well together, especially when they're, husband and wife like you guys, and you're both
Linguists, yeah.
linguists,
Mhm.
and that's a great thing because you're also speaking in English, and that's not your native.
Yeah, it's not my native.
So
No.
you're also talking great in English.
Thank you.
But you're an English teacher, so
I talk in English and I get paid for that.
yeah, that's great. Hey, kind of like me. A bit.
Kind of like you, yeah.
Especially when there are super chats here. Okay, there was one interesting one. Let me just see if I can find it. When are you coming here in the Philippines? I at my first, possible moment. If there's anybody who is willing to pay my plane ticket,
Yeah, why not?
that will make it even easier.
Which phone do you use currently? Please don't say iPhone. We're
No,
not using iPhones.
No, we're not using iPhones. We're not that into that Apple product.
Although I use MacBook for music production because it's a very stable system for music specifically.
Yeah.
But when it comes to phones, I like the open source thing about Androids. I mean, you can do whatever you want with them.
I'm using a Huawei phone. I'm not even sure what mark it is, but
like brand.
No. It's a brand Huawei, but I don't know the
the mark. Yeah, the specific.
Yeah, the specific type. I mean, I could probably check it out now, but I don't think that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, Android is
the
operating system. Is that the word? So what else?
Any classical music you listen to?
Classical music. Well, I enjoy Russian classical music. For example, let's say Korsakov. That's an amazing, Russian composer, and I've actually been singing a part from his opera called Sadko, and that's a great piece of music. I mean, Russians just have this word. They have a way with poetry. I just believe their language is very, musical.
Mm-hmm.
It maybe doesn't sound that much at first because it's kind of, full of consonants and these R's and S's, but they really have some amazing poetry. Like I did that cover, or it's not a cover. It's a song from Pushkin. That's a poet, a Russian poet, and his words were put into music, and I've done a song about that for my 75K subscribers. Wow, that seems like a year ago, but it was just a couple of months ago. So that's amazing. Aside for being a good singer, what is your insight about Filipinos? Well, I don't know much about Filipinos besides they being great musicians, but they seem to be very nice when they're commenting. They really seem to be polite people. I mean, all of you that are from Philippines always say, "Thank you, sir. You're very polite. You have that way of talking, which I find really interesting." And I believe that you're very religious, which is also great. Philippines is just famous because of that as well. So that's a couple of things that I know about Philippines. But feel free to let me know more. What else? What
food do you eat?
What food do I eat?
Meat.
Chicken. Anything that has chicken, I can eat.
Yeah.
I'm not that great with vegetables. I mean, I eat some of them, but
I ask vegetarians for advice when I want to pick a salad.
Okay. And how does that go?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't want to say anything nasty here.
No, we're just fooling around here.
Yeah.
So what else? Thank you so much for tuning in. We're already 43 minutes into the live stream, and there are a lot of you watching here, but our time is passing quickly because we're enjoying here. Yeah. So once again, if you're just tuning in, thank you for the 100K subscriber. It means more than you might realize. I mean, it took a lot of time. Let's be fair. I've done a lot of those reactions, but to think about that, I was at 4,000 subscribers at the end of the year last year.
Wow.
So
in 8 months.
Yeah, when it was the New Year's, that was the number, you know,
Yeah.
4,000, and even that was just like, you know,
Yeah,
crazy.
4,000 people.
Because
Imagine 4,000 people in one room.
yeah,
I mean,
in person. That's very interesting because think about doing a concert in front of 4,000 people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would be, you know,
My
very
knees would
yeah.
shake. And
I would just have the stage right. I mean, it's not that I haven't sang in front of those many people before in a concert hall. I have, but to think that somebody was only my fan about
Mhm.
my music,
Mhm.
that would make it even scarier because then
Yeah.
it's more personal, you know. Okay, what else? My question is
there a plan to reach 1 million subs?
is there a plan to reach 1 million subs? Why not?
That's always a
Why
plan.
not?
Huh?
That's yeah. Let's
Okay.
make it a plan.
Okay, can you give me at least 2K of your subscribers so I can reach that 5K goal? I'm only at 3,000 subscribers right now.
Yeah.
Almost, not even 3,000.
Well, listen, people, if you're interested in guitar content, in video games content, and especially if you're interested in metal music, right? That's
Yeah, rock metal. Yeah.
Rock metal, then you
Strong.
should really subscribe to his channel. And he's, you know, positive. He really knows what he's talking about. And trust me, he actually won this competition where he was named
in your
the best,
hometown. Yeah.
in my hometown, where he was named the best guitarist in the country. Right?
Yeah.
Can you talk a bit about that?
It was actually a sort of festival. Everyone could have applied, and I applied with my band actually, and we got a chance to play. And you were at our concert.
Yeah.
And we played with 5 other bands. And day after, I got a call. Hey, you were picked as the best guitar player. You are going to get a new guitar. And I was like, oh my God, when am I going to put my 6th guitar right?
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really, you know, first world problems.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. Really, I enjoyed it. I didn't really think that I deserved it because there were so many great musicians there. I never look at these competitions as competitions because music is not sport.
I don't even like to think about them that way because it's not sport. Yeah,
exactly. We played a concert and we did our best, and
you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and someone recognized that and decided to give me a guitar. So thanks.
That's. I mean, I don't think that ever these, you know, music competitions should be competitions.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to explain. There are some things that you can objectively think about that could be good, better, wrong, but there's always this part that's really artistic, that's musical, and you just can't leave that, you know, not.
You can't measure it.
You can't measure it because what's interesting to me, what I find beautiful, doesn't have to be beautiful for you.
Exactly.
And that's the beauty of it, because there are a lot of different genres. Everybody likes different stuff, and I think that's wonderful. Because if everything was the same, that would just be boring, you know.
Oh, that's a great question right there. If money were no issue, what would you be doing in your life right now?
Ooh, that
question goes to both.
Wow.
Okay, will you take this one first?
Okay, that's a great question. If money was no issue, I think I would still be doing kind of the same thing. I mean, I would still be working on music. I would probably work on my music, original music more, because then I wouldn't have to worry about how to pay other musicians to help me record stuff. Because now it's kind of in that limbo state where I know good musicians, great musicians, and that I know that could make my song even better. I would really know how to explain how to get to that point, and I would even, you know, I would be able to write the sheet music as well if necessary. But I just don't. I don't feel comfortable asking for anybody to do it for free, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Because some of them are my friends and they're really great. Some of them might even do it, but I just want to be, you know, fair to everybody, really be correct. And I would really like to put a lot of my money and just make a crazy good album. And I would even want to reach out to Ed Sheeran and say, dude, listen to this. If it's okay, you know, help me out of it. Or I don't know, to Elton John, because I think those guys are kind of moving the young scene forward. Because Elton John is the one who actually who made famous the 2 cellos that are from Croatia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He actually found their video, and he was the one who called him like on the phone.
Oh.
And he just said, we need to talk. We need to think about.
Contact him.
We should contact him. Let's hope he contacts us.
Yeah.
But first, we need to, you know, show him something.
Yeah.
And but that's kind of a crazy goal. That's out there. But I would also want to travel more. I think those are kind of, you know, the 2 things but that goes hand
Yeah.
if you get famous, kind of,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
What's your
Well,
answer to that one?
if money were no issue, I was talking about this particular subject with my wife several days ago, and
Okay.
I believe I would still like to be a teacher, an English teacher, because it sort of defines me as a person, and I still want to, of course, I would focus more on music and build my studio and do all that stuff, but I would still love to at least have some sort of uh, at least a couple of lessons a week doing teaching, and like you said, I wouldn't change lots of things. I would just add a bit more spice to everything, travel
That's
a
a
bit
good
more.
way to put it. Yeah.
Travel a bit more, and I'm pretty happy the way things are right now and where I am at the moment.
Yeah. I think. Wait a second. I think that's what did I want to say? I think there's something to, you know, there's something about it when you have to struggle to get something.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
because when you have to, for example, when I had to struggle to get to 100K subscribers, that really makes me appreciate it more. There are some people that sometimes have a really successful video and that they just blow up and they have hundred of K subscribers in a night, you know, overnight.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they appreciate it as much as I do here.
Exactly.
That
exactly.
I'm sure of that. Let me just what question did you
No,
find?
I just found that hidden talents there.
Hidden talents.
And do you have any
Hidden talents
that you can show on camera?
Oh, dude, I don't know if I can show any, but I've actually been doing breakdance when I was younger.
Oh,
and I was skateboarding.
okay. We
don't have that much space. Maybe I can do a different video where I can breakdance, or I don't know. Let me know if you're interested in that one.
Yeah.
The other question that I'm kind of interested in: do you like Ben 10? Ben 10, yes, Anu. I like Ben 10, but those, you know, early episodes where it was still looking like a decent cartoon. Then they just ruined it with the animation and everything. That's my, you know, opinion.
Yeah.
Do you have a sense of humor, guys, or you're just serious guys? What do you think?
Where is that
I
one?
think we're here it is. I think we're kind of humorous at a point, but
we're trying.
We're trying.
We're doing our best. At least our wives laugh.
Can you take your beard? I'm guessing that you want to say, could you shave your beard? I've done that, but it just doesn't look good. I even have it in one video. It's a kind of comedy video. Search for my Snoopy video. I'm not sure how it's called. Drawing with music. That's the title of the video. Drawing with music, Snoopy. That's the video where I start with the beard and end with no beard. So it's a very strange look. What is your favorite cartoon? That's an easy one. What do you think? I think you know. You know.
Naruto.
And I wouldn't even say it's a cartoon. You know, that's an anime. You can't say
there's a difference.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
But I like anime.
Hey, let's do it like Japanese from diaphragm.
Yeah.
Naruto. Give us message in creation.
Give us a message in creation. Hvala svima što ste ovde. Hvala što ste se subscribali na moj kanal. To mi puno znači. Nadam se da ćete ostati ovde i šta drugo reći. Uživajte, čuvajte se i to je to.
Wow.
That was the message in creation. I hope you understood at least a bit. Which do you prefer, DC or Marvel characters? Well, I prefer Marvel characters. This is Groot. Groot is just baby Groot. Any Disney you enjoy? Of course, I enjoy the Disney classics more. Yeah. So I enjoy Mulan. I enjoy Aladdin, Tarzan. Tarzan is just one other thing why I enjoy those cartoons is because of the music. It's always coming back to the music, but just the music in Tarzan.
Prince of Egypt.
Oh, yeah. That's like Ofra Haza. That's the singer I was analyzing. She actually gave the voice to the princess.
My God.
She's amazing. But Tarzan was all sung by Phil Collins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the music is just incredible. You know, there's this song called "Son of Man." Amazing song. Wow. You have to. I'm going to play it afterwards for you.
Okay.
What else? How do you pick which song you have to react to out of those 1,000 suggestions? That's a great question. Actually, that's one that we need to talk about. I pick. Sometimes I pick by thinking about what you guys really want to see. I try to make everybody, please, but it's just impossible. I try to do a lot of different singers, so Filipino singers, Indian singers, I don't know, just English singers all around the world, Japanese, I don't know. I just try to do a lot of them, but it just takes too much time because whenever I post a video, there are a million other suggestions, connected with that video, and it's just impossible to do them all. So I sometimes watch other reactors, see what they're also reacting to. Sometimes I take inspiration from there. Sometimes I will react to something that nobody has reacted to because I feel that it's important, and I really
my videos
to your videos. I really want to react to some music that maybe nobody has heard, but I think is amazing. And there are a couple of bands that I really want to talk about. Those videos will never get too much views, but it's not all about the views, it's about the content, it's about the people. So that's we really appreciate your work. You just really, so you just know, nobody important. Thank you. You're not nobody important because that's important to me. Thank you.
Sing quick for your subscribers.
Can you sing? What would you like me to sing? I can sing something. For example, I don't know. This is the first thing that pops into my mind. No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here. No one can harm you. My words will warm and guide you. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here. Nothing can harm you. Something like that. I forgot the
No
lyrics.
filters here, guys.
No filters. Yeah.
This could be your teacher, so contact him.
Thank you. So, but I sing also popular songs, but that was the one that was also the one from the Phantom of the Opera, but not the main one. Everybody knows the Phantom of the Opera one, but this was All I Ask of You. Mm-hmm. All I Ask of You. Yeah, amazing. That's the one.
Amazing.
How to find any music genres?
I think this guy asked earlier how to differentiate genres.
How to differentiate genres?
Yeah.
Where there's a lot of things that each of the stage opera boss. That's cool. There's a lot of things that go into making a genre a genre. So a lot of it has to do with the sound of the sound quality. For example, let's just pick a very easy to explain thing. You can all differentiate the opera way of singing and pop way of singing, right? There's a distinct sound that goes into it. For example, the difference between let's say metal song and a pop song is the distorted guitar usually. Yeah. I'm just saying a general thing. So there are things that go into making the music in the way to sing, because it's not all about the technique. It's not like it's one way to sing and that's the only way that works. A lot of it has to come from the mind. When you're listening to somebody, when you're really listening, and your mind kind of gets this way of getting used to that sound, and you can kind of imitate it, not to a point where you can sound exactly like a singer. Some of those people are called impersonators. Is that the right word? Mm-hmm. But just up to a point where you can kind of do their technique, do the stuff that they do, but in your own way. I think that's the best way to learn, to experiment, to really listen to a lot of singers and just to try out. And just don't be afraid to sound weird, because it will sound weird a lot of times. It will sound crazy, but that's the way it progresses. It gets better with time.
There's amazing. Hopefully, you'll come out with your own album someday. Also, a collab with your wife.
Also, a collab with your wife. Yes, that could be a video. Yeah. My wife also sings. She's a singer in a choir. So we would really need to think about the song that we want to do together. But I think that's one of the next videos. Maybe not soon, but it will surely be, because now she's pregnant. I don't know how how she would handle singing that way, but that will be a video for sure. So stick around, stay tuned, subscribe.
Yeah.
What else?
Burn Adventure asked something interesting. Since both of you are educators, coaches, teachers, what do you love and hate with your students?
That's a good question. So the question is, if you didn't hear it, since both of you are educators, coaches, teachers, What do you love and hate with students? I will let you start this one.
Not much, not many things that I hate actually. I really love everything about the job, except maybe giving an assessment to someone's knowledge. You know, you have to you have to give a grade, which is a number, and it always kind of pains me to do that because you cannot really, grade someone with a number.
In this country, we grade students from 1 to 5.
Yeah.
So 5 being, excellent, the best grade, and 1 being not enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So continue.
Yeah, and I really like when you're teaching a very young students, especially in my town, first graders, second graders. You actually describe their how much they acquired, how much knowledge they acquired, and that's what I prefer actually. You get to describe, oh, he's good with this and he's bad with that. He should work on this and he should work on that, and I just don't like to put a number on their knowledge, and that's what I really don't like about.
Can you tell us something what you really like about it?
What I really like about that moment of realization when you actually made someone's day, or when you changed someone's way of thinking. It's not like they're thinking in a wrong way. It's like they learned something new and they're looking at life from a different perspective.
That's
great. You cannot explain that to people who don't teach. It's
Totally.
an amazing feeling. Yeah.
I kind of agree with you. That's why I sometimes enjoy online lessons with people that are my subscribers, because then I don't have to grade them, but I can really, focus on those, let's say, describable kind of grades, where I really tell them what to improve and how to improve. And I always start by finding the things that are good. Always start with the things that are good and try to make them a little bit feeling better about themselves, because everybody is kind of afraid to sing. Everybody's a little bit stiff to sing.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of a personal thing. You don't want to go on and just hand your heart out to anybody. You really need to deserve that time. That.
Exactly.
So that's a kind of a thing that I really enjoy when I'm doing online. And the thing that I don't enjoy, to be honest, is that sometimes kids are a little bit lazy. It's just that kind of a generation. They don't feel like, they don't want to walk, they don't want to do anything, they don't have any ambition.
Of course there are some kids that want to take shortcuts, and there are no shortcuts in education,
unfortunately. That's
you have to go through all that journey to acquire the knowledge that you need for something. I mean, you have to invest time, just like you're investing your time in this channel or anything in life actually. So students, no shortcuts.
Shortcuts.
Sorry.
So that's the best way to put it. No shortcuts in anything. Let's try to answer a couple more, and I think that would be enough. We're already an hour into it, so let's see what else. Always the same people are asking questions. We don't mind answering them, but if anybody else has anything to say, we'll be glad to hear it. What else? Okay, until we wait, can you also make reaction video together with your wife? Yeah, that's a possibility as well. If she's interested, of course. We'll see. Passion is always important, students. That's right.
Exactly.
And that's another thing. Not every student needs to know everything. They need to find something that they're really passionate about, that they really want to invest their time in, and focus on that. But kind of the school system is, it's kind of feeling that you really. Now this is the best question. Felix Mo, that's my friend. I already know who that is. What is your favorite kind of lamp?
Aladdin's.
No. There's one answer to this question. Concrete lamp. I will tell you about it later.
Okay.
So you officially made me say concrete lamp in a live stream. Congratulations, man. Okay, what else? Who is your favorite non-English vocalist of all the vocalists you have reviewed? Non-English. Again, it's just but it's just the same question in a kind of different, But I really enjoy Dimash. But let's say Morissette Amon as well. Morissette is a great Filipino art, but she's singing. Okay, she's singing in English, but she's also singing in Filipino language. I'm not sure is that language or I think it's Filipino. So that's one of those.
Play games. Should I kick your ass online?
Like playing games.
Yeah, so that everyone can see.
Yeah,
how
but you're a gamer. You're a full-time gamer.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of medium size.
No, we had fun last time we played video games together because we actually played Just Dance.
Dance.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah,
that was great. Maybe we should film that and post it.
No.
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 But one thing that I really enjoy, you know which one game? Castlevania.
Castlevania. Yeah.
Castlevania is just an amazing game.
Someone asked, sorry for interrupting, PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo Switch. I mean,
okay, that's kind of your question.
Recognize the symbol. This is Legend of Zelda. It's always been about Nintendo for me. I've been collecting Nintendo video games ever since I can remember. So it's not about graphics. I know I sound like it sounds like cliche, but it's not. For me, it's not about graphics. It's about experience. And Nintendo always provides unique experience for its gamers. So Nintendo Switch all the way.
Amazing. So do you react in video game songs? I don't. I actually don't. There aren't that many famous singing songs in video games. I don't. It's usually instrumentals. So I think that would be kind of good for your channel.
Yeah, I thought about doing that, but the thing is, you have like a really good background, so you can give an honest opinion about something. If I react to music, and I don't have any formal education when it comes to playing music, I can only say if I like something or if it's simple or if it's. I don't think
that's where I kind of disagree with you. I know what you're saying, and it's kind of true at a point, but at the same time, you don't have to talk about it. You can maybe play the parts. You can maybe explain it that way. For example, I don't know, the intervals. You can maybe talk about that. You can talk about the melodic structure. You can give this descriptive, explanations. It doesn't have to be technical all the time.
Yeah, you have to teach me how to do reactions. I might try it.
We'll do that after this. Okay, so this guy Burns says, no more questions from me. I just appreciate you taking this time and getting to know us more. We're looking forward to your future content. Thank you, man. And I think that's a good way to end this, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking with us for a whole hour. That's crazy. I don't know who would listen to me for an hour. So thank you. Once again, thank you for 100K subscribers. That means so much to me. Remember to share even this video. Share your favorite videos. Doesn't have to be a new one. You can pick one favorite video of yours. Share it. Let's spread the positivity. Let's bring more people here because there's only one way to get to that 1 million. But let's start with 2K, 200K. Sorry. So let's go one step at a time.
In my case, let's get it to 5K.
In your case, we need to get him to 5K by the end of this week.
Yeah.
So you have a couple of days. Try to do your best because I really think you would enjoy his content. He doesn't post that much, but when he does, it's really good. Okay. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Alan, for being here. You really made this live stream so much more enjoyable. It's always easier when you have somebody to talk to and not just do it alone. Thank you for being here and have a nice day. Stay safe. And how do I always say, you look wonderful. I hope you enjoy. I hope I see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye, guys.